If you really hate farming or just want to have a fun challenge for your next wipe, the 1x1 compound is for you. It is the smallest, cheapest and most compact compound there is. The upkeep, as you can see on the screen, is pretty low compared to other compounds. I'll first give you guys a tour through the base and then I will show you guys how to build it. We will start out by taking a square and putting 4 triangles on each side. We can honeycomb the whole base instantly because this is going to have a bunker, so we're going to build a roof access instantly. Because the base is small, you can probably do this. After setting it up, we're going to place a door right over there, and on the opposite side we're going to place the TC door frame. The honeycomb will be used as a storage room. You can use it for a vending machine or you can just use a regular room. I'm going to show you in a sec. The furnace is used for a jump up. You can go to the next level, and the workbench you can place in front of the door. You can still access TC and everything, as you can see. This just saves a little bit of room. You can close the door as well. So this is how I would decorate my base. As you can see, with storage on left and right, we have place for bags and a campfire. So moving up to the next floor, we're gonna place our entrance and our honeycomb. So over here we're gonna place a little bit of book storage, and if you don't like a jump up, you can use a ladder hitch. If you don't have the BP, you can just use a furnace. So if you don't have a ladder BP as well, you're just gonna have to build this little extension on your base so you can have a jump up to the second floor. Otherwise, just replace it with a ladder. So over here you can place a repair bench and a lot of other things like boxes for extra storage. Notice how when you close the garage door you can still access the boxes. Garage door don't really act as a defense but more as a honeycomb. On the third floor we are going to do the same as the other floors by starting a honeycomb. On the opposite side of your jump up you want to place another jump up, and on this floor I have chosen to place a vending machine. It's going to act as storage and is also a little bit of honeycomb. If you don't want a vending machine, you can obviously make another loot room like we did on the other floors. You can also place a box under the jump up for a little bit more storage. Before building our shooting floor, we're gonna have to make our white gaps first. We can make a white gap by placing 3 floors, then coming back with triangles. By placing another floor and another triangle, we have our footprint. This is all you need to know. By building up, you can see it connects to the base. Well, it doesn't, but you know what I mean. You have to repeat this process on all these sides and make sure the square is on the same side every time. I'm gonna do this right now. So when you're done, you have something like this. As you can see, if you've done this, you've done a pretty good job. You should probably practice this on the building server first. So now for a shooting floor. On the white gaps, we're going to place windows. By placing all the roofs, we can place a ladder hedge for the roof. The 2 shop fronts should be facing the way you're seeing on the video, otherwise you can place your locker. So you can place your locker as close to the entrance as possible and your bed at the other entrance. The bed's gonna peek through a little bit through the garage doors, but that's alright. You have to place these frames over here, otherwise you can just run through and anybody can enter your base. And we don't want that. Now we can place our windows. After placing our windows, we're gonna start with building a roof. Place the roofs on the outlining of our starter footprint. As you can see, I've placed double doors inside our shooting floor. This is optional, but it will make it a little bit more secure. So after this you can upgrade your whole base to metal. Before we're going to build our compound, we're going to build our gatehouses. The gatehouse fits inside the white gates we just placed. You can place 2 frames and 2 windows and a roof. A door and 2 glazed windows. You repeat this for every side. We're going to build our external TCs by going out 4 squares, then 2 triangles. This is not the most compact one, but as you can see, I had some stacking problems. Make sure you place half walls on the side you want to connect your gatehouse. Otherwise you cannot disconnect your TC. Now we can connect this to our gatehouse. And we repeat this process 3 more times. So after I've done this, we can begin with the walls. Before you connect your gatehouse to your outer TC, you have to place the walls first. You can connect these afterwards, but you can't place walls afterwards. So for placing a wall, you want to line yourself up with the gatehouse and just tilt your mouse a little bit. But as you can see, it's fitting nice. It doesn't have enough space for a large furnace, so that's kind of sad, but you probably hate farming, so why would you? As you can see, we can connect them. Now we'll repeat this process 3 more times. Before we call it a day, you can see little grubs can still connect in your compound. So we have to place some barricades. Otherwise than doing some upgrades for yourself, you're pretty much done. You should probably upgrade your first floor to armored. Placing ladder is also nice, but other than that, you're done. This is what the base looks like. By the way, this base isn't too serious, you know, I just fucked around and came up with this. Anyways, I appreciate you watching, maybe like it, maybe subscribe, do whatever you want. Peace.